Part 1. The Return continued. Windsong Manor was a sprawling Victorian home perched on the cliffs overlooking the bay. Gray stone, ivy-covered walls, and the same creaky widow's walk on the roof where she used to sneak out at night. The storm made the sea churn below like a warning. She parked, sat still for a long moment, then stepped out into the rain. The door creaked when she pushed it open. The house smelled like dust, salt, and fading perfume. Everything was frozen in time. Margaret's cane still leaned against the foyer table. A silk scarf, neatly folded, sat beside a pair of driving gloves. The grandfather clock ticked solemnly, its chimes absent, as if mourning the woman who once owned the house. "Hello," Eleanor called, half expecting her mother's voice to call down the stairs, chiding her for tracking in water. But there was only silence. She walked through the main hall, her boots echoing on the hardwood floor. Portraits lined the walls, generations of Westwoods, all stern-faced and hollow-eyed. And there, above the fireplace, was Margaret's own portrait, painted when she'd just been appointed judge. Regal, proud, untouchable. Eleanor couldn't look at it for long. She didn't make it upstairs right away. Instead, she wandered into the music room. The grand piano stood silent under a heavy sheet, dust motes dancing in the stale light. She remembered sitting there as a child, legs too short to reach the pedals, watching Margaret play. Her mother had never smiled when she played, only focused, determined. Every note precise, controlled. Even her music obeyed. Now the keys were yellowing. Eleanor lifted the sheet gently and pressed a single key. A dissonant, hollow note echoed back. Behind her, the door creaked. She turned, expecting nothing. But for a moment, she could have sworn she saw Claire standing there. Her younger sister, older now, sharper, colder. Just a flicker of her memory. Claire wasn't due to arrive until tomorrow. Eleanor shook it off. In the kitchen, she found a sealed envelope on the table with her name, written in her mother's exacting cursive. Inside, a short note. "Eleanor, Windsong is yours, as it always should have been. I kept the house alive. It's your turn now. There are things you must understand before you decide to leave again. Begin in the attic." Her fingers trembled slightly. The attic? Why would her mother lead her there? That room had always been off limits. Locked, dusty, forgotten. Until now. Part 2 begins soon.